right away. And I thought I'd get the ball rolling as well, anyone who hasn't done it yet. I found all this little change in my drawer at home. I have, let me see, 2 Danish crowns. That should get you home 20 to Dansk krona. There we go. I got a Canadian dollar here. That's worth about fuck all. There we go. I got an American dime. That's worth about the same as a Canadian dollar. There we go. And some Euro cents and a button. There we go. All right. Hope you guys can put a pint together with that later. Anyway, I think we'll just get the second act going. What do you think about that? Yeah. We have anyone from the States here? Yes. We have an American again coming on stage. Are you ready? He works at the Pickwick. This reminds me, if anyone ever wants to do stand-up, just contact us through wisecrackers.se, and you can have 3 minutes. Anyone who wants to perform, it's fun. Okay? You want your chance at fame and fortune, you know? It's good. Anyway, a big applause for Mr. Timothy Bender!
Good evening. Before I start my set, I just want to have a serious moment here. This is my first time doing stand-up comedy, and I wanted to thank all the other comedians who really rallied around and pats on the back and break a leg, and they really made me feel part of the brotherhood of comedians. So just a big thanks to you guys for doing that. I really feel part of things, so really super. As I said, this is my first time doing stand-up comedy, and I've been given the 3-minute beginner set. And when I told my girlfriend I had 3 minutes, she was like, 3 minutes can seem like 3 hours. And I said, well, you just keep that in mind next time we're having sex. As I was doing some preparation for coming up here, I was cruising the interweb, or for you technical people, surfing the interweb. And I came across this website, www.standupcomedy.com. What a fucking joke that website was. I mean, just couldn't take it serious at all. Now, they had some comments and some suggestions about if you wanted to make your performance better, some things you could do. And one of the things they said you could do was actually jot down some notes on a piece of paper. And if you got lost or couldn't think of your punchline, you could look at the piece of paper and it would remind you where to be. So I thought that was a good idea. So I got a piece of paper and I jotted some notes down on it. And then I got to looking at it and I thought, what the fuck good is this going to do me? I don't even read music. Completely worthless. It's a pun, by the way, for you Swedish people. Anyway, another suggestion that they had was that you could develop sort of an on-stage persona, and you could do that by wearing either some crazy outfit or kooky hat or some pair of glasses or something. I thought, you know, I have an extra pair of glasses laying around. Maybe I'll wear those and you'll take me more seriously as a comedian. So I thought I'd wear a pair of glasses and maybe really you will take me seriously. Anyway, I am an American. The cowboy boots are probably a giveaway. And I made a trip to the United States not so long ago. And when I was there, I decided to get my swine flu shot. And I got stuck in line behind this really wacky Baptist Bible Belt basher religious guy. And he was going yakking on and on and on about how the swine flu was the apocalypse. It's the disease that's coming up for the apocalypse. And I said, what the hell do you mean by that? And he said, well, there's the swine flu, we had the avian bird flu, had mad cow disease. He said, it's the approaching apocalypse. And I said, wait a minute, swine flu, bird flu, mad cow disease, that doesn't sound like the apocalypse, that sounds more like Farmageddon. He didn't laugh, actually. So anyway, after I got my shot, the nurse said that maybe I was going to have a lump on my arm where I got my injection. And I went home, and the next morning, sure enough, I had a lump but it wasn't on my arm. It was actually right in the middle of my forehead. And after 2 or 3 days, it kept getting bigger and bigger, and I got a bit worried, so I thought maybe I'll go see the doctor and ask him about it. So I went into the doctor and said, "Doc, I got this lump growing on my forehead." And he said, "I can see that." And I said, "Okay, don't be a smartass, just have a look at it." So he had a look at it, and he said, "Tim, I got some bad news for you." I said, "Fuck no, what?" He goes, "Well, you're going to grow a penis from your forehead." And I thought, well, excuse me, I'm going to grow a penis from my forehead? And the doc said, "Yep, you're going to grow a penis from your forehead." And I said, "Well, wait a minute. You mean every morning I got to get up, and I got to look myself in the mirror, and I'm going to see a penis growing from my forehead?" And the doc said, "Nah, you won't be able to see it, because your balls will be hanging in your eyes." Thanks so much. I appreciate it. You've been great.
Mr. Timothy Bender, first time on stage. From California. Oh, you guys are so proud of him, aren't you? Yeah. Isn't that nice? We have a good reason to have these little hats and stuff, because we have a man who has traveled all the way from Piteå. He's studying there. Americans, do you know where that is? That's where Santa lives. I want you to give a big applause for our Swedish friend, Mr. Jocke Österberg.